tragedy just happened?
Alright guys, well, we just got in from town. You heard a little bit of Lindy on the phone with my sister-in-law, but we had a tragic event happen on the homestead today. Ruth, our family cow, died about 30 minutes ago. We got back home as soon as we could. Tried calling a few people, see what they could tell us what's wrong with her. She was fine just probably 45 minutes before we left. I fed, she came up like normal. Everything was just normal. I mean, she was eating good. My mom calls just as soon as we walk into Walmart that she was laying on the ground and shaking with her tongue out, like having a seizure. And then she started bleeding out of her nose, and then she died within seconds. Really, it didn't take very long at all. I don't believe within 30 seconds. That sounds probably in the way. So within 30 seconds, I would say she expired. Now I have to try to get her loaded on this trailer. My neighbor's going to come over, bring his tractor. We're going to try to pull up on the trailer. Going to try to pull her up on the trailer and take her to a buddy's place who has a boneyard. He has a lot of cows, and he said I could take her there. The kids are going to be really upset. Hallie's going to be extremely upset. If you can tell from the thumbnail that I'm going to use on this, that's her baby. They love to hang out with each other and all that stuff, so it's going to be a pretty bad deal when Hallie finds out. I'm not going to show any of the loading her up and unloading her. I know a lot of you guys won't want to see that. I don't want to see it, but unfortunately, it's just part of what you got to do on the homestead. We're all pretty upset about it. Ruthie was our cow. She was our friend. She was our pet, and just kind of stinks. So that's what we're going to do now, and I don't know where this video will go from this point forward. This is just want to document this to you guys and let you know what happened, what's going on, what we're going through, and like I said, I don't know what else will be on this video, but I'd like to thank you guys for clicking on it. And yep, Eeyore's wondering what's wrong with Ruth back there on the trailer.
Yeah, the one was really wound up.
Alright guys, like I said, I'm not going to show you all the details, but I'm headed now to my buddy's house to drop Ruth off, and then we'll catch back up with you later. Well, we just got in from disposing of Ruth. Just got back. A couple more scenarios, possibly just from talking to a few cattle guys around here. Some of you guys may know this or maybe have another idea what it could be, but obviously the heat, they thought maybe of one, but it's always shaded in there. You guys know there's always water. Two, she got bloated super fast. Like by the time we got back from town, within what, Lindy, 20 minutes of her dying, she was bloated fat. And what my buddy, who I just left his house, he brings her hay and stuff, he said, which just makes sense by where she died at. After they eat, if they lay with their butt downhill, they can't hardly get up and they'll bloat real fast and they'll die. It's crazy. I mean it does kind of make sense. A big animal like that, with their butt downhill, it's hard for them to get their feet up under them. It could have happened. She was laying at she died about 6 feet from a tree base, and you know they kind of slope a little bit. I don't know which way she was facing when she was doing all of the activities before she died, but that's definitely an option. Really, we don't know what happened. We weren't here, but like I said before, I believe my mom described what was going on. Seemed like a seizure. So not sure. She's not far from her feed bowl either, so she could have maybe choked. I don't know.
Well, want to explain the blood in her nose.
Blood in her nose, yeah. Blood in her nose, and then actually some bloody stuff
Coming out the back end.
coming out the back end also. So
It's like she had internal bleeding or something.
yeah, like maybe some. I don't know. It's weird.
She had like twisted gut or.
Twisted gut, maybe something weird. I know she eats extremely fast for no reason at all.
I'm thinking she got bloated, got twisted gut.
Ever since we got her. So, yeah. Not the video we wanted to do ever.
Which is crazy because you literally just made that video earlier, and you can see her in the background just stay like normal. She was totally from today.
So
the video you just put out.
The video I put out on Wednesday the 9th today.
Is the day it happened.
Is the day it happened, and yeah, you literally see her in the background.
She was totally
normal.
fine.
It just happened like so fast.
I mean, most of the day she was back in the trees in the shade, just hanging out in the shade.
Yeah, so it makes zero sense what happened. Zero.
So random.
And sucks, to be honest. So don't know what's gonna happen now on the homestead. I don't know.
And you were just talking about doing another pen to separate from Eeyore.
I was just
So
talking about
weird.
in the video, you know, which area to put, and it's crazy. So yeah, we'll probably just stick with the goats we have now in Eeyore. Like we said in the video where Gary came and got PewDiePie, that they're both bred, so it was December. Is that what we said?
I don't remember. Oh, I think it was after that, wasn't it?
It's around December, late December, that we got PewDiePie. So these should be coming up pretty soon, within the next month, hopefully, month and a half. We should have some kids. So we really don't want to get anything new now in the pen. A story on Thor, when Ruth was having her seizures and stuff, Thor didn't know what was going on. He was carrying on barking, like trying to get her up and all kinds of stuff.
Even when she died, he just laid there beside her the whole time.
Yeah, when we pulled up, he was laying there beside her. So
sad.
Yeah, he lost a friend.
She was like a dog.
When we were pulling out, Eeyore, I showed you a little clip. Eeyore came up to the trailer and was mooing a little bit, wondering what's going on, where's Ruth going, and all that stuff. So definitely gonna be weird not looking out there and seeing her for a while. Don't know if Hallie's gonna know by the time she gets home or not, but we'll have to tell her about that and yeah, all that stuff.
We have all those videos to look back on and see her. Poor Ruthie.
What we're gonna do now, see the pool's filling up, but Layla, when we had Layla, she chewed some holes in the one of the hoses that goes to the pump, the filter here. So we got a spare, I believe, and I'm gonna change this out real quick. All right, guys, don't make fun of my screwdriver. It's the biggest one I could find. Got it? Yeah?
Yes.
So some of you guys were concerned. I'm reading the comments from today's video that I uploaded about her contractions being 10 minutes apart and how I was so casual about it and thought that I should be overly concerned. That's not even considered like labor, right? Like 3 to 5 minutes apart is considered labor, correct?
Yeah, they weren't. They were just consistent, just for like an hour, and then they
went
chilled out.
Then they went back to like every just random.
Yeah, random.
So she's fine. She's fine.
It's all good
It's all good.
for the neighborhood.
This, my friends, is why you either one, drain a pool,
Or cover your pool.
or B, cover your pool. Not do the Lindy special and just leave the pool. Now we have a lot of upkeep and a lot of, not really upkeep, just a lot of
Extra things we have to do.
extra things to do to get this thing swimmable.
Well, those need to be changed anyway. because it was leaking.
If this is the one that was leaking. Both of
We
these.
got 2.
Both of these good.
Yep. Mom gave them to me last year. This cat.
You dare me to?
Don't.
You
'Cause
guys
you have to jump in and
dare me
save
to?
it.
You dare me to?
Don't.
I can't do that to her.
Shadow.
To Shaddy. Oh, Shaddy. Shaddy might accidentally. Whoa!
Shad.
Shaddy.
Baby. You're so loving.
Oh. Alrighty, that is that. Like I said, not a lot on today's video. We're all just kind of moping around, I guess. Kind of bummed still. We're not really doing much this evening.
Team just lost.
Ruthie passed. Florida State's getting beat by OU. Just a terrible evening. Hunter and Hallie should be home shortly, so we ain't seen them in.
Did they change this nasty hose too?
We haven't seen them in several days, so that'll be good getting to see them. I think finally got my butcher date for the cow, so this weekend Dutch and I'll be going and getting the cow that we're having butchered, and so it won't be long. We'll be getting some good steaks, hopefully. So we're looking forward to that. And with that being said, my family just pulled in. That's in from Tennessee.
And I didn't tell you something.
Which is the reason why I haven't been doing videos. So I'm gonna wrap this up.
I didn't tell you something. My uncle Danny called and they had a cow break its leg, so he's giving it to my parents to just hamburger meat. So we're gonna get a whole bunch of hamburger meat too. So
there you have it. And
lots of meat.
And he's the one I'm going to get the cow from this weekend, Dutch and I. So
we're gonna have lots and lots.
We're gonna have lots of meat. Unfortunately, like I said, we're not gonna show you the reaction of the kids when we tell Ruth. I'm sure Hallie will probably cry. I don't know about Hunter, but Hallie will be upset. But we're not gonna share any of that with you guys. Just like to thank you guys and be praying for little sissy. She's gonna be upset.
It was her cow.
And I thank all you guys for clicking on this video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, God bless.